Hi, this is Andy Gustafson with TRC's AESAP program. And for this newsletter, we thought we would cover one of our offerings that's new to this year that maybe some might not be aware of, which is our demand response opportunities with our program. So if you want to get some more information or just have a reference point to go to at agenergysavings.com/demand response, right here, up here, demand-response is where we have all the information on that. So I just want to quickly walk through what it is and what the offering is and give some insight there. So on our website, it kind of walks through it, but it gives a little overview of what demand response is. And just real quick and dirty, what it is if customers are able to shed peak loads during certain events, energy like electric load during certain events that PG&E might call, they can get paid incentives outside of energy efficiency funds that could help basically just give them more money for participating and reducing load during certain peak hot, typically it's like the hot, heavy demand days of the year. So there are incentives available that entice customers to do this. And on top of that, we have our own now for this year that could help really help customers out to get more funds to be able to help do projects they might be doing with you guys, the trade allies. So what we have is basically two different incentives. We have an enrollment bonus. So if a customer enrolls in a demand response program through PG&E, we can give them up to $5,000 for enrolling that. That's just for enrolling. And that $5,000 is based on a $50 per kW demand shed potential, which we can help calculate. And you can get a signing bonus for up for $5,000. On our website too, if you just expand this section here, it kind of goes over what the different demand response programs are. I'm not going to go through them all in this call, but a couple of the more popular ones that might be helpful to highlight for customers is the ELRP program right here. This one is a non-penalty program. So if a customer enrolls with this, they can get paid. This is optional participation, so they can enroll. If they do participate, they get from the ELRP program $2 per kWh shed during one of those events. By shed, I mean reducing that $2 per kWh. They get $2 for reducing a per kWh energy demand during an event. On top of that incentive, they can get our enrollment bonus for just enrolling. And once again, this is not binding. So if the customer doesn't participate, they still get up to that $5,000 enrollment bonus. And on top of that, so that's the ELRP program. And there's other ones too, like base interruptible, which has some higher incentives, but there are some penalties tied to those. And we can help guide a customer to what the best program would be. But on top of that enrollment bonus, if you go down here, we have what's called a technology incentive, which we're really excited about. And this can help offset costs of equipment for an energy efficiency measure as long as they enroll in a DR program. So what this means is, say they're installing a VFD in an ag well pump, or maybe you're working with them on a grow lighting project, we can give up to $50,000 more in incentives, and instead of just the rebate for the say a qualifying fixture, we can give them an additional up to $50,000 if they're able to enroll in one of these programs and commit for enrolling with them for a year. So compiling these incentives and rebates on top of each other can really be an attractive offering to a customer you might be working with. So a little example here is for like a 200 horsepower irrigation pump, and maybe the estimated cost is about $30,000 for doing that. So they can get an enrollment bonus up to the KW demand shed, so they get $5,000 enrolling for that. They get the rebate for the VFD on the pump itself, which for this measure is $9 per horsepower. So they get an $1,800 rebate. And then on top of that, if they enroll in a program for $200 per kW load shed for a technology incentive, they can get another $22,000. So all in all, if you wrap this all up to the customer who participates in a demand response program, they could be out of pocket only $1,200 total for this upgrade, for this project, for this VFD in this scenario. And this could be similar for like a grow lighting project or any other type of equipment type incentive you might be working with on our program. So we're really excited. There is some large additional incentives available outside of rebates that we can offer that you can help offer to customers if they're able to enroll in a demand response program and participate. So we just wanted to briefly go over that. All the information's on here. If there's any questions or comments, you can reach out on there's a contact us section right here, and then we'll get back to you. We can help find the best program fit for the customer. But anyway, that was a quick overview of that demand response offering. And I hope this is helpful. And once again, feel free to reach out to us on any questions or comments you have on this or anything else moving forward. Thanks.